welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. So for today's video I thought we would talk about anxiety. I myself suffer with anxiety and panic attacks, and I know that a lot of you guys do as well, so I thought it would be, you know, a nice thing to share the things that I find that help me either stop a panic attack if I feel one coming on, or to try and avoid the situation to start with. So yeah, sharing is caring, so let's share some tips. So the first thing, and probably one of the main things that helps me get through anxious periods, not necessarily anxiety attacks, but definitely when I'm just feeling a bit anxious, is music. Without my music, I think I would literally like be dead, or in this case having a panic attack a lot. I really recommend Little Mix right now. I am loving Little Mix. Their songs are like upbeat and fun, and they just make you want to dance and just forget about everything going on around you, and I love that. I think it's just like an escape without actually having to escape, if that makes sense, because you're escaping from the world around you and you're going into this world of song and stuff. The second thing is, like, the most obvious one is just breathing exercises. I am someone who hyperventilates a lot regardless of whether I'm anxious or not anxious. I just don't breathe properly apparently. So when I have a panic attack, my breathing's like all over the shop. So it's really important to get your breathing back to normal, because that can help avoid panic attacks, or at least the hyperventilation part of it. I like to follow someone else's breathing rather than be in my own head of I need to breathe like this, I need to breathe like that, because that just stresses me out. So I find that if I follow someone else's breathing, if I'm with someone, that it just kind of distracts me from what's going on, because I'm so focused on trying to breathe like they are. Does that make sense? Because breathing is important, so I'm told. So the third thing for me is I often find that anxiety is one of those things that is hard to understand unless you have it yourself, or you are very, very familiar with panic attacks and that specific person. And I find that there's only a few people in my life that can help me with panic attacks and actually help me get through it rather than, you know, make it worse or whatever. And so if I'm not with them, then I just call them, I text them, I FaceTime them, anything to just be with them in whatever way, and then they just kind of help me deal with it, whether it's, you know, talk to me about something completely ridiculous and stupid but makes me laugh and again takes me out of that world. Because when you're anxious, you're overthinking everything so much more, and if you've got someone there that understands that and understands quick enough that you just need them to distract your mind, which was going to be my fourth thing, is distraction, that it just helps. Everyone deals with anxiety attacks differently, and anxiety in general, and everyone needs slightly different things, and people around you that are close will just start picking that up. But like I said, distraction, even if it's not with someone, if it's watching a YouTube video, watching someone who has anxiety like Zoella, or even my videos, just watching them and seeing that actually they can get on with their life and this is what helps them, and that you can just, your life's not over. Now I know this next one is kind of cliche, but it is mind over matter. Your mind controls everything in your body. Well, I mean, you've got nerves and all of that stuff, but your mindset and what you're telling your brain and what you're thinking really influences what actually happens. And it's kind of like, if you go into something with a positive attitude, even if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to, you'll get something positive out of it because you put positive in. So when you're anxious, if you you use your mind to just be like, this isn't going to ruin my day, I will carry on. And I know it is so much easier said than done, and it doesn't always work, but if you try and push that mindset in when you're starting to feel anxious, sometimes it helps me cut that anxiety off before it gets to a really bad point. Your mind controls your body, and your mindset is what sets your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'm really sorry, I know I've done that before. I like my friends, okay? And the last thing that I find will really help me is water. That kind of goes in with the whole breathing thing, because if you are taking small, steady sips of water, you kind of force your body into breathing properly because it has to swallow that water. Obviously, you don't just chuck it down your neck because then you probably choke, but like small, steady sips I find will often help me regulate my breathing a little bit better, which in turn, although it might not take away the anxiety, it helps kind of cut the effect of it in half, if that makes sense. I said if that makes sense a lot of times in this video. I apologise. Well, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, or at least found some tips that are maybe helpful to you, or that you haven't tried that you can try. Anxiety is one of those things that is really hard to deal with, but it is those small steps to kind of help control it, if not stop it. So yeah, if you try these tips, or if you have any other tips, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to find out more tips to help with anxiety. I also have a story time about Doctor, if you want to see it. If you do, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments that you want to see this story time. Basically, my mum prescribed me medication through my doctor, and that medication was steroids. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and if you're not already, be sure to subscribe, and then you can see more of this face. Who wouldn't want to do that? And right up in that corner, I'm going to leave the link to my last video, and right down there, we're going to leave a surprise, because everybody loves a surprise. Makes life interesting. So until next time, keep watching, stay strong and stay safe. Bye guys!